What's up, guys? Your boy, 20K13. Going to talk about 8 reasons WWE needs to give Cesaro a chance. And this comes from WhatCulture.com. Vince McMahon has been billed as a creative genius, but the fact that Cesaro has yet to hold the WWE World Heavyweight Championship indicates otherwise. Just look at the Diva division. The fan has to step in to demand change, and although it took a while, give Divas a chance actually work. So now that's done with, it's about time someone just as deserving of a push gets to use that hashtag as their own. It's time WWE to hashtag give Cesaro a chance. After being dropped during the middle of an impressive run in 2014, Cesaro had recently risen back up the card after starring in 2 incredible matches with John Cena, as part of the C Nation Leader US Open Challenges. Genuine Match of the Year candidate, they gave Cesaro the chance to once again show that he got what it takes to succeed as part of the WWE main event scene. Even Cena agreed with that statement as he would pick up a microphone when Raw came to a close to praise Cesaro and point out that he hoped those behind the scenes realize they have something special in their hands with the Swiss Superman. Since then, he may become the first superstar other than Cena to beat Rusev via pinfall and has even main evented Raw and SmackDown. So this is the beginning of something great for the fan-favorite superstar, or a momentary blip on the radar which will see him once again shuffle into mid-card obscurity a few weeks from now. With any luck, it's the former option, but here we take a look at the 8 biggest reasons why WWE should hashtag give Cesaro a chance. Number 8. He an incredible athlete. In the past, the commentary team has frequently referred to Cesaro as being the strongest man on the roster. While that a line likely fell to them in a bid to put the Swiss Superman over, there's definitely an element of truth there, as Cesaro has shown off an amazing level of power over the years. His superplex over the top rope is proof of that, as is the fact he easily propelled his fellow superstar into the air before delivering one of his 9 trademark uppercuts. Cesaro had also shown off some high-flying ability when he spun himself through the air and occasionally even out of the ring. All in all, he's just an incredibly gifted athlete and an awesome technical wrestler. He had the chance to show that down in NXT, thanks to his critically acclaimed matches with Sami Zayn, and the loud "This is awesome" chant during his recent wrestling heavy bout with John Cena, have also allowed Cesaro to show what he's capable of. Even in brief squash matches, he impresses, and surely the company realized what an asset this man is to them. If his recent would-be push is anything to go by, they do. And as one of the, if not the best, wrestler in the WWE right now, it's vital that they capitalize on that sooner rather than later. Number 7. They already dropped the ball on him once. 2014 should have been Cesaro's year. After winning the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal at the landmark WrestleMania 30, he was responsible for one of the best, most well-received post-WrestleMania Raw moments in recent memory as he revealed to Zeb Coulter then he was a Paul Heyman guy. What followed was a solid mid-card run for Cesaro, as he engaged in some enjoyable feud and benefited greatly from having Heyman at his side to get him over each week. However, despite being a heel, he was still a firm fan favorite, and going into Money in the Bank, we were all hoping that he would walk out as the surprise new WWE World Heavyweight Champion. That didn't happen, and out of the blue, Heyman was taken from Cesaro. The former has since explained that the decision was made in order to ensure his relationship with Brock Lesnar still feels special, rather than continue to build him up. The WWE appeared to drop Cesaro though, and he soon fell down the card. As is so often the case, fickle fans also abandoned him. Looking back on this, the WWE must see what a mistake they made. His last push worked, and there's no reason why another won't. Cesaro being given another chance is essential, especially if the company has any interest in establishing new top-tier stars who will be headlining pay-per-view long after the likes of John Cena and Randy Orton have retired. Number 6. The fans love him. We all love Cesaro, even when we were supposed to hate him. So common sense says that a babyface run is a guaranteed success. The Cesaro swing is one of only a handful of moves in the WWE which never fail to get a reaction. Kids and grown-ups alike love counting how many times he swings an opponent. And while it is a little gimmicky, the Jet Chant is the perfect example of a gimmick which helps propel a wrestler further than they ever expected. It seemed like many fans lost interest in Cesaro when the WWE shuffled him back down the card, but he started regaining that this year and now has them firmly back on his side. Despite being the polar opposite of Daniel Bryan in terms of appearance, it's clear that Cesaro is being embraced as an underdog fan wants to see succeed at a main event level. From a business standpoint, the fact that we are accepting Cesaro now has to show the WWE that the same would be the case if he were WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Just like Brock Lesnar brought some legitimacy to that title by making it feel special again. Cesaro is the kind of talent, and this is taking nothing away from Seth Rollins, who could also legitimize it from the perspective that he would be a fighting champion, utilizing an amazing array of moves to regularly defend it. In other words, the best wrestler on the show would hold the prize, which proves he exactly that, and that's something he and the title would benefit from. Number 5. He revitalized the tag team division. The pairing of Cesaro and Tyson Kidd seemed like a completely random decision, and probably was made only because the WWE weren't sure what to do with them. Initially coming to the ring in their own custom gear, Cesaro and Kidd worked perfectly as a tag team and helped to revitalize a tag division which was suffering greatly after the dissolution of both the Shield and the Wyatt family. Of course, this wasn't the first time Cesaro had impressed as a tag team wrestler. As one half of the Real American, he and Jack Swagger had a fantastic run, which infuriatingly never saw them win the WWE Tag Team Championship. Without taking anything away from Kidd, the fact that Cesaro was able to take a totally random tag team pairing and make it work shows both how versatile he is and how capable he is of winning over fans through his work in the ring. It's unfortunate that their partnership was cut short because of Kidd's very serious neck injury, but the sudden end of the self-proclaimed master of the WWE Universe may just be of benefit to Cesaro's single career. It's obviously horrible that it had to happen the way it did, but Cesaro was wasted in the tag team division, and Kidd will hopefully get the push he deserves upon his return as well. Number 4. He, the fresh face WWE needs. The WWE Championship scene hasn't been that exciting over the past few years. Don't get me wrong, there have been plenty of great matches involving the title, but it's been largely dominated by the same faces. After CM Punk's lengthy run, it briefly went to The Rock before going back to John Cena, and then ended up in Randy Orton's hands. Then it was back to Cena, and ultimately to Brock Lesnar, where it appeared only sporadically, and no, we're not forgetting Daniel Bryan, but his title reign was sadly too short to make a significant impact. Seth Rollins has been a much-needed breath of fresh air the past few months. Even as the cowardly heel angle has grown tiresome, it's hard to say who will take the title from him. Rumors about Rollins facing Cena at SummerSlam are obviously terrifying, but Cesaro becoming WWE World Heavyweight Champion would be a great way of freshening things up. The WWE simply can't keep relying on the same old superstars. And if Kevin Owens' recent arrival on the main roster proves anything, is that fans are open and excited about seeing fresh faces. Cesaro has obviously been around a while now, but giving him a title run would be something new and different, and perhaps the much needed freshening up the WWE needs. Guys like Cena and Orton are much better served helping put new talent over, as the former has been doing ever since WrestleMania to be fair. And the thought of Cesaro battling the likes of Owens, Rollins, Sami Zayn, and Finn Balor for the WWE title are infinitely more exciting than Rock vs. Cena 3 or any of the other tag matchups we've grown so used to. Number 3, it will open the door to new storytelling possibilities. While Cesaro has faced near enough everyone on the main roster over the past few years, adding a title to that scenario or even just a meaningful story for that matter would make a big difference. Take his recent Match of the Year candidate matches with John Cena for example. The fact that they were made to feel important instead of the throwaway bout we've seen between them in the past is why fans are now chanting Cesaro instead of completely overlooking him. Cesaro in a main event position opened the door to a ton of new storytelling possibilities. His short-lived feud with Sheamus a while back was fun, but throw the world title and Money in the Bank contract in there, and it had all the making of a great feud. How about Cesaro taking on the Authority? That would be new. The fact is, Cesaro is a pretty different character to what we used to, so anything he involved in on a grand enough stage is bound to feel fresh and exciting. Putting Cesaro under the spotlight will also give him the opportunity to continue to develop his character into something new. His King of Swing persona was very well received, and he a blank enough slate at the moment that WWE creative could really go in any number of directions with his character. He's everything they claim to look for in a WWE superstar, so while he isn't at the level of some of his peers, it's just downright baffling at this point. Number 2, he's a Paul Heyman guy. Being a Paul Heyman guy doesn't always pay off. Often that's the fault of WWE creators. Sorry, Ryback and Curtis Axel, but there are those whose association with Heyman has done them well. When Brock Lesnar returned to the WWE in 2012, it arguably wasn't until he was paired back up with Heyman that his run started to improve. While Cesaro doesn't necessarily need Heyman to succeed, the time they spent together was fantastic and helped propel the Swiss Superman to new heights. Reteaming them could work then, but so too could simply plan on the relationship they once had. When Cesaro's time with Heyman initially ended, many of us suspected that he would seek revenge on his newfound mentor by targeting Brock Lesnar. That could still work all this time later, and the match between the Beast and Cesaro would no doubt be one hell of a slugfest. Cesaro's strength and unique moveset would set him apart from many of Lesnar's other recent opponents, and it's not in the least bit hard to imagine their style working wonderfully together. Even if that nice piece of wishful fan fiction doesn't happen, playing up his former association with Heyman, while the Advocate is a babyface alongside the red-hot Lesnar, could still benefit Cesaro in the long run. Number 1, he has a desire to succeed. If your reaction to Vince McMahon's comment about Cesaro lacking certain skills and failing to connect with something along the line of, "What the fuck? You weren't the only one." In a recent interview, Cesaro admitted to being shocked by those remarks and said he white-knuckled his steering wheel upon hearing them. Although Comic came in a WWE-approved interview with Michael Cole, there is no doubt a lot of truth in there, and the fact that he went up to Vince the next day and told him, "Challenge accept," might just tell you all there is you need to know about his determination to prove his detractors wrong. Daniel Bryan had admitted to being somewhat unambitious, and while he's grateful to fans for propelling him into the main event scene, it's not something he fought for. Cesaro, on the other hand, is clearly hungry to be given the chance to show he can succeed at a top level, and while desire alone shouldn't justify him being given a push, the fact that he recently been proven he's worthy of one on a regular basis definitely does. If WWE does indeed #give Cesaro a chance, He's going to take that and make the most of it. And it's hard to believe he would drop the ball when he is so desperate to succeed. Cesaro is a main event talent, and it's up to the WWE to now let him prove that. Well, that's it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys on the next one. Peace.